Alright everyone, we are back as you can see with the studio. Welcome everyone to the stream if you haven't already joined. My name is Kieran, of course from RedDevilWeekly. Welcome to the Bristol City versus Manchester United live match preview. Welcome Asian Gamer to the stream, my friend, how are you doing? Yeah, as you can see, I'm not doing it from my phone. I've now got the studio back up and running and hopefully it's looking alright for you guys. And also for Christmas I'm trying to get some equipment to hopefully make it look a bit better, hopefully a bit of a green screen or something like that. You know, stay tuned and yeah, you might see a bit of a different studio come a few of the Christmas previews. But we are here to preview the Carabao Cup clash between third in the Championship, Bristol City, and second in the Premier League, Manchester United. And obviously there's two Carabao Cup ties going on as we speak. Man City are playing and also Arsenal are playing. I don't have the scores up right now, but I can get them up on my phone. But welcome to everyone. Welcome Tubes to the stream as well. How are we doing, my friend? And also welcome Red Army MEFC. Welcome to the stream. Welcome Daryl as well. Welcome guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely Tuesday evening. Just a reminder, 6 days before Christmas, so there you go. Good tidings, good tidings. Let's see what the scores are in the other Carabao Cup matches before we get straight into the preview. Obviously on the right hand side of your screen you can see my lineup for this game. Please do get your thoughts on it. Please do get your thoughts and opinions in it. Still 1-0 to Man City and Arsenal in both of those games. Chief says, the United stand comments are too much Man City talk and moaning. Yeah, I mean, I heard about that. I heard they were talking about Man City. In my opinion, I think that, you know, the only reason why, you know, fans are moaning and things like that is because City are, you know, so far ahead. You know, they're doing so well this season that, you know, we kind of compare ourselves with that and think we should strive for that, which we should. But in any other season, we'd be top of the table, and we wouldn't be complaining. We'd be, you know, celebrating and singing the praises of all the players, and we wouldn't be worrying about January like we are. And it's just annoying because, you know, because City are having such a good season, the fan base is, you know, almost turning a bit toxic, and people complaining about things which, you know, aren't really there as problems, and I don't understand that, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. Apparently it's 1-0 Man City according to Daryl. Thank you for the update there, my friend, and 1-0 to Arsenal as well. I think Danny Welbeck, ex-Man United player, getting on the score sheet, as he always does against us, but there we are. Asian Game says, got my Apple Watch today, but opening it on Christmas Day. I mean, fair enough, you already know what it is, but you're going to open it. Fair. But yeah, nice little gift there for Asian Gamer. But as I said, Bristol City, we shouldn't be underestimating them. They're a very decent side indeed. You know, they're doing well in the Championship. One of the favourites for automatic promotion. I think they're like 6 points off second place, but you know, they're still doing really well. And they're not a side which we should be taking lightly, and I think, you know, this is a good competition to give some of our you know, youngsters a bit of a run out, and give a few people an opportunity, but it's also an opportunity for some players to regain a bit of form. And I will be going through why I picked certain players in the team. As for us, we come into this game after a 2-1 win over West Brom. I've done a review of that game on the channel if you want to go check that out. Welcome Surance Minocho, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? Tube says Lukaku was terrible in the Man City match, but to be fair, he scored around 15 goals so far. Scored the winner in the last 2 matches. Yeah, and I think, you know, a lot of people saying, you know, oh, he should be celebrating. It's you know, it's terrible that he's not, you know, it's terrible that he's not celebrating and all that. But I think, you know, the same fans who are saying this are the same fans who are giving him loads of stick on Twitter and doing all that kind of stuff, which is completely unfair. Because, you know, he did have a bad game against Man City, and I think even he would, you know, wouldn't deny that fact. But there's no point in getting really pissed off at him and, you know, saying, oh yeah, he's a crap striker and that, because in the end of the day, he's not. And, you know, You know, if Lukaku doesn't want to celebrate, he doesn't have to celebrate as long as he's scoring goals. You know, as long as he's scoring goals, I honestly don't care. I honestly don't care what he does. As long as he scores goal for the club, I do not care. Christmas movies for Asian Gamer. If any of you want to recommend a Christmas movie for him, I guess The Grinch That Stole Christmas. That's a good one. Daryl says I'm 1 sub away from 100. Yeah, go check out Daryl, guys. Doing really well on YouTube, actually. Nearly 100 subscribers. Congratulations to him. Very, very good channel indeed. Go check it out. Give him a sub if you haven't already. Asian Games says choose. What do those fans think Lingard's worth? Yeah, actually, Lingard's been doing really, really well at the moment. You know, scoring goals for fun. And especially, you know, he got 2 in the Swansea Carabao Cup game as well. So, you know, doing decently so far, and actually proving that he's not just a squad player. He can actually, you know, do it in the good games. Jingle All the Way is a good movie apparently from Tubes. Daryl is calling apparently. Oh, I haven't got Skype open. That is stupid. I'm just gonna go through my lineup first, Daryl, and then I'll get you on, buddy. Don't you worry about that, because I know that you have been trying to get on for a while, and I do apologise for obviously recording on my phone and things like that. But I'm going to go through my lineup, and then I'll get Daryl on. And anyone else who wants to call in, my Skype is in the description down below. So if you want to call in and give me a call, please do. So yeah, obviously the lineup, I'm going to go with a 4-2-3-1, same as the West Brom game. I think we're going to have Romero in goal. Obviously, De Gea's going to have a bit of a rest. He deserved one. Luke Shaw getting that left-back spot. Hopefully, he can continue to prove to Jose why he should be at left-back. Then Lindelof and Jones. Smalling getting a rest. Jones coming back into the side from West Brom. Then Axel Tuanzebe, the first youngster in this team. Very, very solid. And hopefully he can put in a good performance tomorrow. Then Herrera and McTominay. Now, obviously, Paul Pogba is back for this game and available for it. And I do think that he might get a bit of time in this game. However, I don't think that he will start in the game. And I think it will be Scott McTominay. I think he'll get his chance in this game. And Ander Herrera as well has got a bit of a point to prove. Hasn't been doing, you know, as well of late. He's been doing, like, you know, alright, but not really putting the performances that Man United fans expect of him. So I expect him to start as well. Welcome, Ryan, to the stream. How are you doing? And then 3 in behind, Marcus Rashford up front. Martial obviously didn't start against West Brom and didn't start against Bournemouth. So I think he's looking for. I think Martial's looking for a bit of a good performance, and hopefully he can bring that against Bristol. Then I put Mkhitaryan at cam. Now, a few rumours saying he might be recalled for this game. I think, you know, he does need a game which, you know, he can get back on form, because he's had such a long period out. I do think that he deserves another opportunity to try and prove what he can do. And I think this will be a great game for him. And you know, hopefully he does get, you know, he does play a part in this game, because I think it would be a shame to let him go. I think, for me, it would be a mistake to let him go in January. I think he's got a lot to offer this Manchester United side. Then Jesse Lingard on the right-hand side, obviously doing really, really well at the moment. Also very doing well in the Carabao Cup. So, you know, I think it's 2 goals in 2 games for Jesse Lingard in the Carabao Cup, so I think it'd be good for him. Similar to Marcus Rashford, who also has been doing well in the Carabao Cup. Scored 2 against Burton Albion, so he is leading the line instead of Ibrahimovic or Zlatan. But yeah, I mean, get your thoughts in on what lineup you guys would pick. Tubes goes Romero, Darmian, Rojo, Lindelof, Shaw, Blind, Tuanzebe, Pogba, McTominay, Mkhitaryan, and Ibrahimovic. That'll be a very, very, very interesting lineup there, Tubes. Obviously going for the 5 at the back formation, I think. 5-3-2. Actually, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. But yeah, hopefully that isn't the CSK Moscow thumbnail. I'm pretty sure I've changed it. Oh, wait, no, I haven't changed it, have I? Oh, my gosh, that is stupid. I forgot to change it. Alright, hold up, guys. Hold up. Wait, would it actually change? Oh, I forgot to change it. I'm such an idiot. I just realised I forgot to change it. Right, okay. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Wait, I don't know. Did I change it or did I not? Or did I forget? I must have forgot to put it in. But yeah, I will be opening Skype very soon, Daryl. Don't you worry about that. I'm working on it now. Sorry if it goes a bit buffery. It does say that I'm on the CSK Moscow one, doesn't it? That's a bit weird. It shouldn't be like that, but there you go. But yeah, guys, if you're watching, please do leave a like. That'd be absolutely fantastic if you could. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me just see if I can edit this. I don't know. I don't know if I can. No, it doesn't look like. Can I? Oh, for goodness sake! For goodness sake! Why is it not working? Oh, okay. Well, I might have to just change it after the stream, I guess. Yeah, that's annoying. But yeah, good to see that everyone's following people on Instagram and that. Very good community. Ryan says he's happy with the lineup. That's a relief. Ryan says I'm going Bristol City 1, Man United 3. Bristol City to score, very interesting. Although, it could happen. They could be up for it. For them getting into the semi-final and getting a potential tie against one of the big teams is very, very appetising for them. So yeah, they'll be right up for it. And we need to make sure we don't let them into the game. And a goal, a 3-1 win, I think would be decent. Congratulations, Daryl, for 100 subscribers. I was about to say 1,000 there. You'll make that one day. Don't worry, Daryl. But 100 subscribers, very, very decent. On a Red Army MEFski, I just thought that the thumbnail was not the right thumbnail, so I was trying to change it. But don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah. I think it is the wrong thumbnail, but hopefully it's all right. Hopefully it's all right. Right, let's have a check-in on the scores, on the doors. Let's see what is going on. Still 1-0 between Arsenal, West Ham, and Leicester, Man City. The other two Carabao Cup games, Chelsea, Bournemouth, and obviously Manchester United versus Bristol City, the one I'm previewing right now. For goodness sake, not right now. Right, Daryl, I'm about to get you on, pal, so don't you worry about a thing. Right, should be able to. Alright, hold on. Turn that like calls.
Down the football stand.
Oh, welcome to the 100 subscribers man himself. Wait, oh, he's gone off. Oh, I thought. All right, well that didn't work out. But yeah, Ryan, why Saturday's game on 7:45 is usually earlier? Well, I think it's because. Oh no, it's because apparently there's some sort of moral obligation not to play on Christmas Eve. And so they've had to move all the games to like Saturday and that. So yeah, that's basically what's happened. And so they're kind of cramming it in on a Saturday, which means that it's which means that we've had to cram it in, and so it's on at 7:45. Which I'm not sure if you guys will like that. I guess. Football is a Saturday sport. Alright, that's why my Skype didn't update or something stupid like that. Right, I think my Skype didn't update. What is this? No. What a load of crap. Come on, man. Why did this happen? I think it accidentally did an update when I didn't want it to. Oh, for God's sake. Apologies for this, guys. Apologies. Just talk amongst yourselves. I don't. Oh, is this right? Oh, is that the right Skype? Hold on. I will get you on, Daryl. I promise. I promise I will get you on. You know, I promise that you'll get on for ages. Yeah, those are the scores on the doors at the moment. When's your school off, guys? My school went off on the 5th of December, so I'm already off school. Daryl on the 21st. Jeez, that's harsh. Yeah, no, my here's what's new. All right, close that. Oh, here we go. That's good. Right, can we call it? Right, I think we're getting on. We're getting this. It's gonna happen, Daryl. I'm about to call you. Hopefully, it's gonna work. Yeah, the United game is on TV, Sky Sports. If you do have Sky Sports, or I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get a stream or whatever. Right, I'm calling Daryl. Hopefully this does work out. Stream's gone. Hopefully we're still on. Are we still on? Is it still going? Oh, it's still going for Ryan. Oh, this is a catastrophe. Is it? All right, we're back. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Probably a bit of lag or something like that.
Try again.
Hello. Can you hear me, Dal? Can you hear me? Well, finally, it's worked. The perils of modern technology. But yeah, congratulations on 100 subscribers, Dal. Very, very good achievement. And as promised, you are on the stream. I apologise for doing stuff on my phone. I don't usually do it, but I've had to do it for the past few times. But we're back live, and I'm very, very happy to get you back on the Skype. Obviously, Bristol City game is what we're previewing today. What are your thoughts? How do you think it's going to go down?
It's going to be a game. I think the first championship are doing very well. The high flying, they've beaten Boa loads of time. Boa, obviously, Boa won the main hopeful for promoting. I think so anymore. But, you know, Bristol City have beaten top teams in the Nottingham Forest, I think it was, or someone. They are doing well. Their attackers and our defence need to play very well. They need to watch out, because if we let one slip from our defence, and we could get knocked out of the cup, because Bristol City are lethal when it comes to their shooting. Every time they shoot, it goes on target. So we need to be careful that we don't mess up, otherwise we'll be out.
Yeah, that is a good point. I have seen on Sky Sports in the Carabao Cup competition alone, Bristol City have the best conversion rate. So we do need to be wary of that. And we shouldn't really underestimate them, because they are a decent side. There's a reason why they're one of the favourites for automatic promotion in the Championship, and they're third in the table at the moment, and doing really well. There's a reason why, because they are a very good team. We need to look out for that, and I definitely agree with you on that one. What about Manchester United? How do you see us going about this game? And how do you see our mindset going into this game? And also the fact that um, obviously if we do go through it, it does look like a lot of the bigger teams will be in the semi-finals. So is it a very important game to win, or do you think if we got knocked out of this competition, would it not be the end of the world?
We'd become a laughing stock getting knocked out by Bristol City because they're a championship team. Everyone expects big teams like United, if they're going to get knocked out, knocked out against Man City or Arsenal or Chelsea. But against a championship, against a team that's lower than the Premier League, you can't lose to them. So we do need to put in a very good battle. And if we don't play well, who knows what will happen. Something I want to ask about your predicted lineup. What was I was going to ask? There's something I was going to ask about your the predicted lineup you have. Why are you playing Marcus Rashford up front when you got Lukaku and Zlatan?
Well, it's a very good question. I just feel that obviously it is a good point that Lukaku and Zlatan are great options that we have. And I think that I wouldn't mind either of them starting up front, but in my opinion, I think Marcus Rashford hasn't had enough time up front on his own where he his position is, and I think in these type of games he's perfect. He's a grafter. He'll work for the team. He'll chase everything down, and he'll I think when he gets a chance, he'll take it, and I think he is suited to this game. But obviously, someone like Lukaku, I think, and he's been doing well in recent performances. Although I do think that maybe taking him out of the starting 11 for one game wouldn't be such a bad thing. And as for Ibrahimovic, Jose Mourinho hasn't really been starting him. Or playing him that much. Didn't play him at all against West Brom. I'm not sure whether he might start. You never know. But I've just put Rashford up there. I was actually thinking about possibly putting Martial up there, but it's a good question. I would have all three. I wouldn't mind any of those three, but I've just gone with Rashford up there. I think his pace and cutting edge will be a lot for those Bristol City defenders to handle, and probably too much to handle. I do think though that someone like Zlatan or in fact I do think if Zlatan doesn't start, he will feature at some point in the game. So he'll come onto the pitch at some point, I reckon. But yeah, obviously you made that comment about my starting line. Is there any other places in the starting lineup you would agree or disagree with?
Players I would change probably. McTominay. Really, I think Paul Pogba's back for tomorrow's game. So, I think he'll do a lot better than McTominay. Antonio Valencia. Is it not just? I also ask, why would you play McTominay and Twanzebe?
I don't know. I just feel like it's what was it? I just thought that the Carabao Cup, youngsters, playing the youngsters and things like that. And I think Twanzebe against Swansea when he came on did a very good performance as well. And I think McTominay, Jose Mourinho seems to be taking a shine to him. And so in my prediction is that he's gonna get played. Although a lot of the people in the comments agree that Pogba will play. A lot of people in the comments are agreeing with you. So yeah, maybe I've got that wrong, to be honest. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pogba does start tomorrow. I just think that Jose Mourinho, I'm not sure how much he'll want to risk Paul Pogba, but I wouldn't be surprised if he starts, to be honest, Daryl, and I'm not going to lie. But I do think that McTominay will start. Possibly it'll be Pogba and McTominay I do think that I don't know. I just feel that Jose will put McTominay on just because he has been showing a bit. He's been bringing him on in Premier League games and things like that. So, but yeah, that was just my thinking behind the decision.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting. Obviously, it'd be good for them to get a game or two, because there are reserves to do need to have it. You can't just let the same players play all the time. You have to let them have a rest. Sergio Romero as well. I disagree with what Jose Mourinho was saying about him, saying that Romero was number one goalkeeper and David De Gea is the third best. I think it's the other way around. But I think De Gea is number one goalkeeper for us, and I think Romero's second. So I think Jose's got the wrong order there. But I actually think he might. He'll probably rest David De Gea, and that'll be good for him to get a bit of resting time on the bench and stuff. I know a lot of people probably won't agree, but don't forget Sergio Romero has won us the Europa League. So, you can't don't just rely on David De Gea because he's a better goalkeeper. Sergio Romero can do exactly the same thing.
100%, yeah, I definitely agree. And I think he has proven that to be one of the best backup goalkeepers for us and very, very reliable. So yeah, I would definitely agree with that. As for your score prediction, where are you going with that? How do you see the game going? Obviously, Bristol aren't a team we should underestimate. But yeah, what do you think the score is going to be, Daryl?
I couldn't really say. To be honest, it's going to be unpredictable, the game, because they might put on an even bigger threat than they do in the Championship. Obviously, this is it's like the cup final for them, because they've got a 50-50 chance of getting to the semis and stuff. So I think they'll push us more than they have done in the Championship, because they're going to want this. They're probably going to want this more. And if we play a weak side, then it's going to go bad. But like I said, when they've got pace, they've got skill and stuff, and if they do that against us, if we just mess it up, then that's going to be that. I think, obviously being a United fan myself, I think it'll probably be 2-1. Because I think they'll score.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I think we've also had that prediction in the live chat as well. But that is a decent prediction. I'll go with that. But yeah, no, I 100% agree with the fact that it's going to be very unpredictable. To be honest, I think it's going to be, it's going to be a game which we can't take lightly, and Bristol City will be up for it, as you said, the cup final. It really is going to be their cup final tomorrow, and we're going to have to unfortunately spoil the party for them, because for them getting to the semi-final or even the final of the Carabao Cup, it's going to be a big thing. So I think we do need to make sure we're careful, make sure we put in a decent performance, and finish them off, get into the semi-final. And I think overall the Carabao Cup, even though it's not the biggest cup in the world, would be a nice piece of silverware to win. Obviously won it last year, so winning this game would be a big step forward. Obviously going into the semi-final, and then we probably have to play a big team like an Arsenal, Man City, or a Chelsea. So it'll be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, Tubes has put 10-0.
Oh yeah.
10-0. Nah. I've seen people put 4-0, but I mean, United could score quite a few against Bristol, but I think we'll be lucky to get 3 goals out of them. Because let's not forget, they're good in defence as well. Third in the league against second of the Premier League. I think this game's more important than the Premier League games so far, because everyone's in the title hopes are over. So why carry on talking about the league? Don't underestimate teams from lower leagues. That's what I say. But that's pretty much all I've got time for. Thanks for calling me back.
No problem, my friend. And yeah, words of wisdom from Dowell there. Don't underestimate lower opposition. Words of wisdom, as always, from Dowell. Thanks for calling. And a pleasure to have you on the show. And I apologise for not getting you on sooner. But yeah, if you want to go check out his channel, reached 100 subscribers. Go check him out. Dowell. I think your link might be in the description. If it's not in the description, I do apologise. Then if he's in the chat,
no, it's not.
Oh, sorry about that. If he's in the chat, you can click on his icon and then go to his channel and subscribe to his channel. Very, very decent channel there. But thank you very much for calling, Dowell. Appreciate it. And hopefully your 2-1 prediction does come true for us.
Yep. I'm doing my preview tomorrow. What's happening here? To be honest, I don't know what along I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing United or Bayern yet. It just depends. So, but anyways, I'll catch you all tomorrow for the live preview. I'll start around 5:30 or something. But yeah, thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, no problem at all. And if you want to catch that, go to Dowell's channel, 5:30, as you know, the preview. Thank you very much for calling, Dowell. Appreciate it. But yeah, there you go. Apparently Arsenal and Man City are through, so it means that if we get through, we have a big chance of playing one of those two teams. Obviously Chelsea playing Bournemouth as well, and we're playing Bristol. So, it could be very, very interesting. It could be very, very interesting. Could be a decent, solid game. And I mean, the semi-finals does seem, like it's going to have to be a big game over 2 legs if we do get through, which, might be something to relish. Would you guys want to play Man City in a 2-legged tie in the Carabao Cup? Would that be something that you guys would enjoy? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously getting your own back on Man City would be very, very decent indeed. And winning a trophy in the process. But yeah, if we do go through, which we haven't already gone through, who would you want in the next round? Obviously, with Arsenal and Man City going through, and let's assume Chelsea go through, although Bournemouth, Bournemouth may do something against Chelsea. Ryan says Dowell can give good advice as he watches the Championship every week. Yeah, that is true. He does watch the Championship every week. And yeah, I mean, it is good advice. Don't underestimate smaller opponents, because they can shock you. They can do very, very good things. And obviously they'll be right up for it tomorrow. And we need to make sure we're not asleep. And we don't put in a lackluster performance. But yeah, I mean, I haven't given my score prediction, so I'm going to give my score prediction for the game. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win to Manchester United. I think that Bristol City will score, as a lot of people have been saying that they will score. But I'm going to go with 3-1 Man United. I'm going to go with a goal from... this is from my predicted lineup. I'm going to go with a goal from Rashford, Lingard, and then Ibrahimovic if he does come on the pitch. And then I'm going to go with, I'm not sure who plays for Bristol City. So yeah. Asian Gamer says I would love a Manchester derby in the final. That would be, that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it? And I would actually fancy us, because A, Jesse Lingard loves Wembley, and B, we love the Carabao Cup, won it last year. And I think in a cup, Jose loves a cup final. So yeah, Asian Games still have one more derby in the empty head. Yeah, and to be fair, depending on how the season pans out, that could be a very important game. And I think Jose Mourinho will be relishing that after everything that happened surrounding the Manchester derby. It's gonna be a very, very interesting game. But I'd urge you guys, and also spread this around, with other Manchester United fans. So I'd urge you not to get too upset about Man City. Now, Chiefs mentioned this earlier in the stream. We're having the best start to the season since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Without Man City doing this well and having an open checkbook and that, we would be top of the table by now, or at least joint top of the table. And people are having a moan, having a whinge, making all these comments about how we need to spend 200 million in January. Like, we don't need to do this. There's places where we need to strengthen, and that's clear to see. But all the stuff that's happening is just a negative reaction to how City are doing. Also, there's a 99th minute penalty, apparently. 97th minute penalty for Leicester. Oh dear. Are Leicester going to take this to extra time? Vardy scores the penalty. That is unbelievable. Vardy does it. You beautiful beast. You beautiful non-league success story. Jamie Vardy. He comes on, scores a penalty. Get in there. Man City are scum. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Love that. Love it. Obviously, Arsenal through, but, who cares about Arsenal? We beat them 3-1 in their own backyard. Man City bottled it. They bowled it completely. They shat the bed in the last minute, gave away a penalty, and looks like it's going to extra time. This could be very, very interesting indeed for Man City. I don't think they wanted extra time at all, but there we are. Get in there, Jamie Vardy. He's having a party. He's having a party. But there we go. I just saw the Arsenal. I'm not sure if you can see this. 30 minutes extra time for Leicester. Yeah, they will be a bit tired, to be fair. But, it's good. Get more minutes of Man City. If you can see that, can you see the stats? Oh, you can't, can you? Oh, no. Look at those stats. Arsenal absolutely bossed West Ham there. Absolutely bossed West Ham, to be fair. They had one shot in the entire game. Obviously, scoreline 1-0. But they absolutely bossed West Ham. Absolutely bossed them. But there you are. And only 1-0. But yeah, Chiefs and Leicester will be tied for the game on Saturday. Yeah, that is true. That is actually the... Yeah, that is true. That is true. But yeah, that is perfect, And I mean, I don't like saying this. I don't like saying this as a football fan. But, possibly a few injuries might be nice. But, I mean, that sounds bad, doesn't it? That sounds bad. But, I don't like wishing anything bad on people. I don't like that, but hopefully, maybe a bit of jiggery pokery happens. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, Asian Gamer. I won't be live for the whole City game. I can't stay live for another half an hour. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. I mean, imagine if I just start doing a watch along for the Leicester game. Oh God! But I mean, dramatic last minute penalty. Jamie Vardy sticks it away. Having a party. Having a party. Man City have shut the bed. Let's have a look what Twitter is saying. But yeah, get your... Oh, obviously you already have, but... Damari Gray apparently a dive. Very soft penalty. Very soft penalty apparently. Apparently the penalty was soft. What are your guys' takes on it? Dal says United underestimated Borough in the 2016 Cup. 3-1 on pens. Borough after drawing 0-0. Oh yeah, that was shocking. That was shocking. Oh, Damari Gray. Apparently died for the penalty, but there you go. A bit of a bad refereeing decision against Pep Guardiola. But there. Um, but yeah, guys, I think that's going to end the preview. Obviously, I'm not doing that much anyway. There's not too much. Yeah, go on to Asian Gamers channel if you want to have a little watch along of the Man City game. It'll be very, very entertaining. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the Bristol City preview. Thank you very much for watching. I won't be doing a watch along for this one, which is awful. But I will be doing a review for this game. So please do stay tuned on the channel. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And